Hey, it's Dr. Matt here. I hope you're doing well. One of the things that I wanted to help you with today actually was disc pain and low back discomfort, specifically low back, lumbar spine, L4, L5. So if you have a look at the skeleton here and how it protects the nerves that travel all the way down from the side, this is a side view of your spine, and this is actually a back to front view. You'll see the curve of your lumbar lordosis down here. Then you have L4, L5, and those discs, which are right through here. When these are irritated or there's some sort of degeneration and decay, sometimes the structures get annoyed or pain arises. And if you're experiencing any sort of discogenic pain or nerve pain, I want to show you today 2 things that you can do for yourself to help improve the way you move. So it's really about looking globally at the whole unit, because of course your brain is going to send messages all the way down your spinal cord to get to your muscles, but also your organs as well. So today specifically, what's those 2 strategies how you can move better? So I want you to take a look not just at the spine today, but also further down at the hips and how the hips move. Because a lot of times when people have low back problems, they also have really tight hips, and no matter what, you're going to find motion, right? Or your body's going to do a good job to find that motion, whether you got to bend over, pick something up like your kids or your groceries, and your lumbar spine has to move, flex, and extend. So if it can't get enough motion here, then it's going to want to find motion in the hips too. And I want to help you today, help your hips move better so that you can work better through here too. So one of the movements, remember your hip is like a ball and socket, right? It should move around, and it has a lot more ranges of motion than your lumbar spine would, right? And remember, your spine is meant to be stable and strong. So your core, if anyone's recommended that you do core work before or some sort of bracing exercises, I highly recommend starting there too, especially with the bracing to stabilize everything through here. So making these hips move better, here's your place to start. You want to make sure your hip can turn in and out really well. So if I get you, Grace, if I get you to follow me over here. So use the edge of your bed or the edge of your couch and actually start, I do this at night while you're watching TV if you want to come in a little bit closer. And really make sure you have some loose pants on, whether it's a pair of shorts, and just bring yourself up like this, right? So I'd address both my hips and really give yourself a little bit of pressure this way. Make sure your spine is tall and lean forward. And I would hang out in that position, just breathe into it. And make sure you're nice and square as if you're at the bottom of your squat. You're not going to twist or move off. You're going to be nice and square. And give a little bit of pressure on your knee. And just breathe into it, thinking about this glute or this buttocks region on this side here, okay? When you're doing it, I want you to not so much, I'll give you a range of time of about 1 to 3 minutes, but think about when it gets easier, move on to the next side. So if you're really stiff and it's uncomfortable here, hang out just so you don't want any numbness or tingling in your leg, of course, and just breathe into it. When it gets easier, switch sides and move over just like this, up tall, give yourself a little bit of pressure. And you can watch your favorite TV show or read your book or check your messages, do whatever you need to do, but distract your mind too. And just focus on breathing from your stomach. So try that, that's number 1. Number 2 is actually one we like to call the couch stretch. And really imagine your knee's gonna go on the back, or sort of the bottom, the seat of the couch, and the top of your foot's gonna sit on the headrest of the couch. So imagine this is the seat of your couch right here, right? And I'm gonna take off my shoe here. Come down just like this. Imagine this is the seat of your couch, right? And this is the headrest of your couch where your foot rests. And just nice and tall, and don't shift off your pelvis. Make sure you're nice and square, and breathe into it. And again, you're gonna feel tension through here, and feel tension in the front of your thigh too. If you start to shift back, make sure you squeeze your glutes a bit to bring yourself forward. And again, when you hang out in this position, anywhere from 1 to 5 minutes, sometimes 10 minutes, depending on where you're at. If you're just a beginner, you're probably going to start with 30 to 60 seconds. Just breathe into it. When it feels easier, stand up and you can switch legs. Now those are 2 that I really try and start with in terms of moving and improving the hip, right? Because if you can improve your hip, oftentimes you can improve the overall function down here. And with that, typically that means you're going to feel a lot better too. So give that a try and let me know what you think. And again, that's going to be helping to improve this area and focusing on the hip to improve this area. Okay? So give that a try. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.